Hey guys, today we're going to react to Iron Maiden, Hallowed Be Thy Name, Beast Over Hammersmith 1982, remastered by this guy right here, which I will leave in the description so you guys can check it out for your own enjoyment, I guess. But this was recommended by a subscriber and I decided to finally do it because I enjoyed last reaction and I want to see more of Iron Maiden, and apparently this is one of their most, if not their most successful song. So I want to see their magnum opus, I guess. And it's 7 minutes long, so it shouldn't take too long. And I guess I'm going to enjoy this one. I chose the live version because this guy in the comments told me that it was better than the studio version. Not sure if that's actually factually true, but I decided to believe him. And if not, then I guess we can also do the studio version later, so it's fine. Let's check this one out. Sounds like a bell.
I'm waiting in my cold cell when the bell begins to chime.
Well, I guess it is a bell, I guess.
Reflecting on my past life.
Look like the crowd.
It doesn't have much time. 'Cause at 5 o'clock they take me to the gallows pole.
This guy's voice kind of reminds me of Dio from Black Sabbath. I guess I said that before.
The sands of time for me are running low.
His voice is really good. Ooh, you hold that. What? I'm just impressed by his vocal reach. Really like the bass as well. You're really good. Really like the melodies, you know. How many guitars does this band have, by the way? I think it's 2 guitars and a bass, right? I want to try that on my guitar, you know. Such a good riff. Kind of reminds me of like prog rock, not too much of like metal. I have no clue what he's saying, but I agree. I think the bass is what really makes so much difference, you know? Holy shit. That was really cool. Look at it. It's so spaced out. Maybe it's a guitar solo? There's some really good shredding. Ooh, change of tempo. Oh, those sudden. Really like how dynamic this is, you know? Feels like I'm traveling through like a music tunnel right now. Oh, dude, such a good riff, man. Oh, that bass, dude. Really like how, sheesh, his voice has so much strength, you know? Holy wow. Can't swear. Sheesh. Okay, so I think that's the end. Oh, that was way too good, man. Like, holy moly. I can't swear because YouTube will take my demonetization. But I guess we're going to look at the lyrics right now. I'm a little bit filled with energy because of all these songs. And that was fantastic. That was amazing, actually. Not sure how different this would be in the studio version. But this live performance was really good, man. Ooh, okay, so let's go look at the lyrics. Okay, so I read a little bit of the lyrics of Hallowed Be Thy Name, and apparently it's a story, it's a very nice narrative. I like how it's very complex and tells you a story, and also picks a little bit of the tiny little details and thoughts about the prisoner, which the story is about, because apparently it's a story about like a prisoner about to be executed, and he's thinking about his last moments and what happened in his life, and really putting everything to the test, like his belief system, what he thinks about society, about he thinks about religion, about what happens after death, and his life really. So like there, it's very complex and also lucid, I guess. Like it's very realistic, I'd say. I wonder who wrote this and why, because it's a really good like it's very specifically realistic. It's very well written, I guess it's what I'm wanting to say. I'm waiting in my cold cell when the bell begins to chime, signaling that he's going to die, because, you know, execution bells and stuff like that. Reflecting on my past life and doesn't have much time. Pretty much just reflecting about what he's did on his life before he dies. Because at 5 o'clock they take me to the gallows pole, because he's gonna get hanged and stuff like that. Maybe in public, I'm not really sure. The sands of time for me are really low, so pretty much time is running low. When the priest comes to read me the last rites, which is based on the prayer that the priest gives you before you die, so you can be blessed, I guess, towards like your judgment by God and stuff like that. Like for example, that's why the name of the song is called "Hallowed be by Thy name," which is the second line of the prayer, and it's meant for those who are about to get executed, so they go in like God's terms and like get blessed before they transition into the afterlife, I guess. Um, Take a look through the bars at the last sites because the last sites those are the last moments he's going to have on this earth, just getting to the hanging to the news, I guess, and those are his last moments of a world that has gone very wrong for me. So pretty much this is maybe him blaming the world or blaming himself for how the world treated him. Not really sure which should be, but I think it's just blaming the circumstances. I don't think it's the world necessarily. I don't think it's he's blaming other people. I think he's blaming what, not really blaming, but I guess lamenting the fact that everything has gone pretty badly for him. Can't there be some sort of error? Hard to stop this tomorrow terror. They really the end, so not some crazy dream. Pretty much just like panicking about the fact that he is going to die and he cannot escape somehow like the news breaks or something. But it's a dream and he's not going to be executed and stuff like that. Pretty much just having some delusions about his reality to escape the situation. Somebody tell me that I'm dreaming. It's not easy to stop from screaming, but words escape me when I try to speak. Tears fall, but why am I crying? After all, I'm not afraid of dying. So this shows that the prisoner had the belief that he wasn't afraid of dying before, but now that he is put face to face between death, he is afraid of dying, which I think is very true to most people. Like most people say they aren't afraid of dying, and I think it's logical for you to be afraid of dying. Yeah, I don't think it's like a coward thing to say like, oh, I'm afraid of dying, because it's just your body. The brain will always panic and send some adrenaline, so you're gonna be afraid to die in the end. And it's not because like it may be because like you're going to die and you don't know what happened after death, but also because naturally your body wants you to preserve yourself, so it sends a lot of fear so you can get out of the situation. Don't I believe that there is never an end? So I think this is about the afterlife. Maybe he thinks that there is something after you die, and that fact comforts him into believing that death shouldn't be like a bad thing. But then he's crying and being afraid of death. Anyways, somebody cries from a cell, God be with you, which apparently is just somebody who is empathetic with the prisoner who's getting executed. If there's a God, why has he let me go? So he's pretty much just doubting his belief systems and everything else because he's in such a bad situation for himself. So I walk, my life drifts before me. So maybe it's about flashbacks. Maybe his having flashbacks about everything that happened before, how it all led to this. And though the end is near, I'm not sorry. Catch my soul, it's willing to fly. So, even though the end is near, he has a glimpse of, I guess, um, has a glimpse of integrity and is not sorry and is accountable for his actions, I guess. Mark my word, more than words. Believe my soul lives on. Don't worry. Don't worry that now that don't worry now that I have gone. I've gone to seek the truth. So pretty much he's going to die. So he's going to seek the truth about what happens after death and stuff like that. And when you know that your time is close at hand, maybe then you begin to understand life down here is just a strange illusion. So maybe he's talking about how life could be um, completely not what we think it is, because we're still alive and we will only understand what life really is after we die, because he does believe in the afterlife. So maybe he thinks it's like a transition into another life that isn't our life, you know what I mean? And then he recites the rites that the priest tells him before he, I guess, gets hanged. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Really like the song. There's some little fun facts around here, but I'm not gonna read it because I want you guys to comment down below some cool fun facts about it. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to support the channel and more of this content. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.